We've got a week coming up that promises to be busy and a little crazy, not to mention problematic for a couple of Republicans. Let's start out with Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House. Next week, he's going to get a lot of pressure about putting up a vote for funding Ukraine in their war effort against Russia. We should have done this a long time, but the Republicans have been holding off. Well, Mike Johnson and Kevin McCarthy before him have a problem. They have a track record. They always cave at the last minute. Now, Joe Biden, the Democrats, some Republicans are going to be pushing to get this Ukraine funding voted on. And I think Mike Johnson will ultimately cave and we will get that done. But that poses another problem for Mike Johnson. You see, the MAGA fucks don't like that, especially Marjorie Taylor Greene, and she's put up a vote of no confidence. So if he does that and goes against MAGA, well, then he may be on the hot seat, and they may try to vote him out as Speaker of the House, much like they did with Kevin McCarthy. The question is, do the Republicans have a stomach for that? I mean, it's late in the session. There's not much time left. They really have nobody that can replace him, so this could be a big deal. And the fact of the matter is, if Mike Johnson does put up the Ukraine funding, he may end up getting help from the Democrats. The Democrats saying, fuck you, Republicans, we're keeping Mike Johnson till the end of the term. He's not very bright. He's not very talented at what he's doing, but it's the safest bet for the next 6 or 7 months. And we get the Ukraine funding. So this is going to be a messy week for Mike Johnson. The other guy, though, now this is going to get weird. This is going to get really weird because on Monday, that puts us 1 week away from Donald Trump's criminal trial in the Manhattan District. Yes, 7 days. Donald Trump has tried to delay, dismiss, get the judge to recuse himself, all to no avail. Nothing is working. Donald Trump is a narcissist who's cornered, and there is no way out. He's going to court on April 15th. Donald Trump is going to be like those little kids, you know, when your kids are little and they're wet and you're trying to hold them down and they're squirming and wiggling and always getting away. You call them a wiggle worm. Well, that's what Donald Trump will be this week. He will be a wiggle worm. He's going to try to do everything he can. He's going to come up with crazy shit. He's going to start freaking out because that trial is going to be the end of Donald Trump. He's got 34 felony charges. He is going to be convicted of multiple felonies. And then that changes the whole perspective on everything. On the election, on his future, and on his freedom. So this week's going to get a little crazy. It's going to be fun to watch. So sit back, get the popcorn, the beer, whatever you got, because this is going to be entertaining.